If you're someone who's interested in digital art, then you probably know that there's the main two versions of them. The first one is Raster Art and the second is vector art. Now if you're a person who's actually starting to create digital art, you might be actually asking, which one is better? So today I'm gonna give my own opinion about this because I have a pretty interesting opinion to be honest. First off, let's actually say how the two digital arts actually work. For this occasion, I'm gonna use one of my characters. I present to you Ari. So I need to glue you to the wall. Get back. Okay, so I have glued Ari to the wall. Trust me, this is going somewhere. Now, if I just do this. Okay, so raster art works by using differently colored pixels on a big canvas. This is the art that's basically used in almost every program that exists for computers or phones, because it's the simplest to basically do anything with, in my opinion. This is also the main way to do pixel art, because, I mean, you color pixels. How else are you supposed to do that? Vector art, however, works very differently. Vector art uses mathematical formulas to determine where each shape, line or curve are placed. So that really means that pixels are not a part of it. Basically, a very simple way of saying that is just, if you zoom in on vector art, you will not see any pixels. Because if you zoom in on raster art, you will see them. Vector art is mostly used while printing things, because I mean it looks a lot better, that's probably the best way to say it. So after I say that, you're probably thinking, so that means that vector art is better, right? Because I mean if you zoom in, you don't really see any pixels, so that's better, right? Well, in my humble little opinion, no. I actually feel like vector art is a lot worse, mostly because it's a lot harder to use. Basically, a very simple example is that just look at the programs that use vector art. One of the examples like Adobe Illustrator, the program that I have to work in. It's very annoying to create shapes with the tools that you're given. Like the pen tool, if I remember how... Was it the pen tool? I don't remember, whatever. With that tool, you don't really just draw things. You have to click on certain points, then you have to change how some kind of lines connecting the points look. It's so annoying because if you just draw normally in those programs, it always looks wrong. It just doesn't look correct. While in raster art, whether you draw something, it just always looks good, something that I noticed. A simple example is just drawing in paint. Just something about a simple drawing made in paint just looks better than something made in Adobe Illustrator, in my opinion. Vector art just looks very professional, but also not professional. I don't know how to say it. Also, a little reason why I don't really like vector art is what I noticed, you can't really show a lot of emotion with vector art. The thing is, in raster art, you can use a lot of effects, making it a lot more interesting, like Gaussian blur, basically every blur, you can make it glow. There are a lot of other effects, I'm just misremembering them. While in vector art, it will always just look weird and not really good. The only really effect that you can make is gradient. That isn't really even an effect, to be honest, but you can make that. You can also make things transparent. Wow, what great technology! But yeah, I overall use raster art for my art because it's just a lot easier to use. There are also not really a lot of programs that use vector art that have cool brushes and stuff like that. They're just more so just useless in my opinion. Yeah, sure, vector art looks a lot more professional, but raster art, in my opinion, looks a lot more fun, and you can do a lot more things in it, which means that it can be a lot more creative. So, what I'll say, if you want to do something professional for your work, business, something like that, use vector art, because it'll look a lot more professional, plus you can do ads in it very well. But if you just want to draw something, draw your own character, use raster art. Even if it's for a video, just use raster art. It's gonna be a lot easier, you're gonna have a lot more fun while doing it. But all of us of course know which one is probably the best. Drawing on paper. I mean, look at history. Leonardo da Vinci didn't have a computer and created art. Or did he? What if, maybe, theoretically, he actually had a computer? Okay, where am I going on about? So, this is my little opinion on vector art and raster art. Just remember that this is completely my opinion and everybody else who's watching this can have a different opinion. So, Don't be mad at me, okay? We are not on Twitter, we're on YouTube. Calm down. Isn't that right, Ari? Oh wait, you're still. Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. Okay, calm down. I only did that once. Jeez. Tell me what should I give opinions on next, because I kinda like doing this kind of videos. Fun fact, this video was completely not scripted, so that's why maybe it sounds really kind of wrong. So sorry about that. So yeah, tell me if you want more. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.